Well, hey, gang, it is just another quick update. It's been really quite a busy time and still got a few busy things ahead of me. Just wanted to share some thoughts with you as well. And so yesterday we were at the United States Coalition of Apostolic Leaders roundtable up in Whittier, California, with Regency Christian Center. That's pastored by Jim Cutter. It was founded by Jason Kathy Guerrero. Anyway, we've worked together for years, and so it's a great site, kind of central for a lot of people to be able to gather. So we had a gathering, a little over 30 folks that were there as a part of literally a roundtable all day long, talking about things related to especially working together as fivefold ministry. So Dr. Mark Pfeiffer was there from Ohio. He's the head of the U.S. Cal, and facilitated this, and it was just a wonderful discussion time. A lot of input from different places. We had, many of our friends from San Diego, George Runyon and the Womacs and Andrew Hopkins and George brought a group with him as well. So anyway, it was a wonderful gathering, a great time of dialogue, but with the idea of trying to, these are happening all over the country, these roundtables, and the idea is to put together from our discussion, how do we move forward working together more effectively within locality, especially with helping local churches, working together as fivefold ministry gifts. I've said many times it'd be great if they could work together. Of course, it might help if they actually liked each other, but theoretically, we're not in competition with each other. We're working together for the sake of the kingdom of God. But anyway, it was a great discussion. Later this week, I'll be speaking at a graduation for Vision/ISOM students. It'll be in San Bernardino at the Rock Church. And so I'm really looking forward to that. A lot of exciting things happening in the kingdom of God. So, one of the things I'm focusing on is messages on hope. And I hope that you're actually getting them, watching them. I think I've got number 4 coming up here in this segment. And so that'll be, below, if you will, on this video. But, I really do have a greater sense of hope. Hope, not wish, but really hope that we are moving in the direction of seeing the fulfillment of dreams that God has given us over the many years. And I'm hearing this all over the place. Now, part of what we know God seems to be doing in the earth is re-emphasizing the importance of us working together, gathering together, but staying focused on the thing that matters most, which is the Great Commission being fulfilled, motivated by the great commandment of loving God and loving our neighbor. And let's just stay focused on that. I think the hope that God has given us is that He will fulfill the promise that He has given. I remember many, many years ago, sitting down with Dr. Ken chatting with him about, the vision and how vision started in Australia and the incredible statement of taking the whole word to the whole world. And yet, really, that is the passion of our hearts, is to see men and women who maybe from a natural worldview, they live in places that most of us would not want to live. They live in circumstances that are very difficult, where Christianity often is looked down upon, and yet they are so on fire for God. They've been so transformed by the good news of Jesus that they are just sold out. And what they need is to be equipped to be effective as leaders and in the ministries that God has called them to. And that's really what we're all about, is coming alongside of leaders around the world and providing to them the resources necessary. And one of those is the credentialing that comes because they have a Bible college degree, a university degree. That is so very important in the nations of the world. It's important here as well in the Western world. But we are just privileged to come alongside and help them to see the hope that lies within them come to greater fruition. And I'm just believing God to see a continued expansion of the hope that God has placed in us, that the whole word is going to be to the whole world, that the earth will be covered with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. So let's keep standing with each other, praying for each other, believing God. Hey, one other thing, you're going to hear a little bit more about the Gateway. I think it's called the Gateway Institute. It's a program to really train men and women for missions for Europe, and especially with a focus on Western Europe. You're going to hear more about that from Gail and Brian out of Athens. Anyway, we'll tell you more about that, but be looking forward to that over the next week or two. God bless.